Hey guys, so we're back and we're doing the final video of the three-part series for working for Amazon. And in this video I said that I was going to give you guys my full honest review whether or not I recommend it. And I want to give you guys some tips too. So just stay out of the way. So yeah, honestly I recommend it. It's not too bad of a job, I liked it because, well, they give you the keys, the phone, the van, and they basically tell you, hey, go deliver this, come back, you're done. That's it. And they don't really bug you that much either, so I would recommend it. It's not too bad working for them, once you accept that, it's probably going to be hot, or it's going to rain, or it might snow, depending where you are at. And oh, and you might get chased by a dog, maybe not, but either way, you always got to check your surroundings, not just because of dogs, or you might slip or fall, but sometimes you might even get followed because someone's just following you so that they can steal the packages after you drop them. So you always gotta make sure you're checking your mirrors, because if someone's following you, and you don't notice, those packages are gonna be missing, and it's it's not really your fault, but you should be checking. But yeah, one of the things, well, you know what, let me give you guys a kind of a rough idea of what it is that you do when you go clock in, because obviously you apply first, then if they hire you, they hire you, and once you're signed on, you're signed on. But typically, a typical Amazon day or at least with the DSP that I was with, you show up to the yard, you clock in, you pick up, they gave us like a little pouch where in the pouch was the phone and the keys for the van. Oh, and you got the paperwork that you needed to fill out for the day. And which one was the other one? I think I'm forgetting something. I'm not sure, but that should be it. You pick that up, you go to your van, and you sign on to the phone, and then you just wait in line. And then once everybody's ready, and when it's time to head out, then it's time to roll out, and you just drive to the, I think they call it the DLAs. You go to whichever DLA that you're going to. I went to DLA 7, I believe. I think that's what it was called. And you just show up over there. Everybody goes in a caravan, basically. Because that's what it looks like. So, you go to the Amazon warehouse, and then over there they assign you your parking spot. They tell you, hey, park here, and you park. And then you go into the warehouse, you look for your cart and the number of packages that you need to pick up. Most of the packages, they're bags, so it makes it a little bit easier, because that way when you're loading, you just grab the bag and boom, 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 boom. And then your overflow, well, your overflow is like your big boxes that are just too big and they're not going to fit inside the bag, or they're too heavy, so they put it aside. And well, sometimes you might get, well, once you get the hang of it, you might get like 3-4 carts. 2-3 carts might be overflow, or 1 or 2 carts might be overflow, but typically it's probably just 1 cart that is overflow. Big boxes, sometimes they can weigh like 50 pounds. I think that's actually the limit, 50 pounds of weight. But Well, you load up, and then after we loaded up, we would typically go and get gas before heading out to deliver. But once you're loaded up on gas, you go out deliver. You know, I'd usually be out delivering between 11. No, I'd be heading out to deliver between 11 and 11:30. Say 11:15 the earliest, or 12 o'clock the latest. I'd start delivering. So, you know, depending how many packages you get and which locations you get. You know, if you get apartments or businesses, you probably won't get that many stops. But if you get houses, you might get a good amount of stops, but houses are easier. You can typically go faster on those. I could do about 30 stops per hour, which is like 2 stops each. No, which is 1 stop every 2 minutes. But I don't know how some of the other guys used to do it. Some of them could go faster. No clue how, but they could do it. I guess, you know, eventually you just build up that. Eventually you just build up that pace. But you know, you finish. I would finish around 6-7 p.m. somewhere around there. You know, some people. Oh, I was told that some of them would come back 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, even sometimes 11 o'clock. Although that's probably when it's the holidays, you know, because that's when they have a lot of packages. And oh, I forgot to mention, when you're working for them, you gotta take good pictures, because if you don't, they're gonna hit you up and they're gonna tell you, hey, you gotta take better quality pictures because you were rated one of the lowest. I tell you guys that because that's what happened to me. They hit me up like at, I want to say 1 in the afternoon, and they were like, hey, you gotta take better pictures. You know, it's not really a big deal, but you know, just work on taking better pictures so you can improve your score, because right now you were one of the lowest. And I was like, alright, cool, whatever. I guess I'll just take better pictures. Yeah, you know, that's about it, you know. I guess at the end of the day, you know, like I would clock in between, like I think at 9 or after 9. Then I'd be clocking out like between 7 and 8. So, you know, you're out there a good amount of time delivering, and you know, you're working 4 days. 4 days, say maybe 10 shifts. 4 days, 10-hour shifts. It's not too bad, you know. In 4 days, you made your 40 hours. And then if you want to work the next day, if they give you the option, you can work it. Just make maybe a little bit more money. But you know, I guess some good tips for you guys. Maybe you guys are signed on or you're thinking about it, you know. You gotta make sure that you put on shoes that you're comfortable with, that you can walk around with all day, because you don't want your shoes to be getting in the way, you know. You know, you're gonna be in and out of your van. You can be walking to the houses and back all day. You gotta make sure you have a good pair of shoes that you're comfortable with. Make sure you bring plenty of water. I always like to bring or carry around a gallon of water with me. Sometimes I'll put on some salt in the water so that you don't get as dehydrated, you know, especially when it's hot, because when it's hot you tend to lose a lot of water. So you want to make sure that you add some salt, because that's going to help you to lose less water, and it'll help you so that you don't get lightheaded, you know, because if you're out there and it's 100 degrees outside, at least here in Cali, you don't want to be lightheaded, wanting to take a break, you know. What if you pass out, you know? You just want to make sure, you know, you stay hydrated, and stay hydrated. Maybe carry some snacks with you. and oh, and get some sleep, because if you're barely starting off with them, chances are you're gonna be tired, super tired after your first day, because you're probably not used to delivering packages like that. And well, I think that's it, honestly. I think that's it. But if you guys found these videos useful, like, share, and comment down there if you guys found this video useful. Tell me your experience, and whether or not maybe you guys liked working for Amazon. And yeah, I hope to bring you guys good content soon, and in general. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, you guys and girls. See you next time.